If I tell you do like this, I'ma show my do like this. If I tell you do like that, I'ma show my take them to the left.
Hello. Hey you, can you hear me? Oh, you can? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. First of all, you're gonna need this piece of fur. This is from Michael's. It's what is it? Creatology fur. It's $3 at Michael's. This is the key, baby. This is the key. You're gonna need some needle and thread, elastic. I got white elastic and I got black elastic. I ended up using the black one, as you guys will see later. You need a ruler. You need some scissors. So first things first, we're gonna take the fur and we're just gonna take the packaging off, and I'm gonna open it up to show you guys how wide the fur actually comes. As you see, when I put that on my head, that's too big. I feel like it's obnoxious and I don't want my head being that big, so I'm gonna cut it in half. But you want to brush all the furs downward before you cut, because if you cut the opposite direction, the fur is going to shed and it's going to get everywhere. So cut the furs downward so you don't cut the hairs. So once I cut it in half, like I said before, it was too big, so I folded over a little piece just to be like an example of how I want it to be, and I measured that piece. Once I cut it in half, the fur was 4.5 inches wide. I wanted 1.5 inches less than that, so in total my headband would be about 3 inches when I get finished. So I just measured 1.5 inches, and then I made the slit and I began to cut down the excess fur that I didn't want on the headband. So after everything, the headband is 3 inches wide. I'm gonna put both names together. I'm gonna put both furs together, and I'm gonna cut them together so you don't have to cut it twice. And I just wanted it to be even, so I just lined them up and cut them. And while you're doing this process, just make sure you're continuously checking to make sure that it is the size that you want for your forehead. I feel like for everybody's forehead is going to be different, but this is a good size, and as you guys see, I was happy with that. So I'm taking the two pieces, and you want to make sure the furs are all going in the same direction, so that when you make the headband, like, it don't look crazy. But you want to put the right sides together. The right sides are the fur sides, so put the fur sides together, and the rough side should be on the outside, and I just pinned that along the edge. Now you want to take your needle and thread. I have my needle and thread pre-threaded, and you just want to start sewing that seam. I'm doing a really easy stitch. I'm just, going in, going over, and coming out. I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't double loop it or anything like that. Super easy. So now when you do eventually get to the end, you do want to make a double knot. You just want to loop it and bring the thread back through the loop so that it's just a tighter knot stitch at the end, and just cut that off and pre-loop your thread for your next seam. And I'm just combing the fur into the one direction. Some of the fur got stuck in the seam while I was sewing, so I kind of just took it out with the comb and brushed it straight across. You want it to be seamless. You don't really want to see the seam on the opposite side of the fur, on the right side. And as you guys see, when I put the headband on, it is too small. It's not enough fur, but that is where this elastic comes in handy. I cut the elastic and I cut it 2 inches long. Now I'm going to pin the elastic to the fur. I'm pinning it towards the outside of the fur. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to y'all, which I see. Like, I'm pinning it that way. So that way when I do open it up, you can't see the seams. And I'm just doing the same easy stitch again until I'm finished, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, just to sew the whole headband together. I take the pins out. This is what your headband should be looking like so far, and I'm just brushing the furs over to give it that cleaner finish. And as you guys see now, it reaches and everything fits. And you want to hold it just like that and pin it, and we're going to do the same thing. So when I'm finished, I'm just taking the pins out, and you're going to turn the headband to the right side, and this is how your headband should look. And I'm just brushing the furs, making sure none of them got caught in the threads. And basically from here you're done. Here's where you want to try the headband on, just to make sure that it fits, or if you have to take it in a little bit more. But mine's fit really good. It wasn't like too snug, but it wasn't too loose either. And it came out really cute. I just wanted to show you guys that you can wear the headband brushed with the furs all in one direction, or you can take the comb and you can comb the furs in the opposite direction to give you a different look. But they do have different type of furs at Michael's. They have red, they have green, they got cheetah print, zebra print. So you guys can DIY, make these headbands in all different colors and patterns, and you know, let me know how it goes for y'all. This is just the back of the headband I want to show y'all. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, you know I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.